In terms of impact recognition, we actually rank twice second and once third in the ranking, in the QS ranking, which shows our quality, both from the staff and the students and alumni. The other thing is in terms of the awards that we win, in terms of staff teaching innovation research awards, as well as non-academic staff which won like safety award and so on. So, and our students also, like Oceanus and Operation Orion, we got the platinum awards. So these are achievements from our students. The other thing is, in terms of research, we actually established a NUS SEMCOP lab during my tenure. And in terms of facilities, we actually built two major ones. One is a 2,000-ton test rig, and the other one is the start of the centrifuge, the second centrifuge that we are building. In terms of education, there are many. Just to summarize, one of them is the BTech program, which we started in 2017. The other one is the joint master program with the French school, IFP school, in 2019. Then in terms of specialization, you know, this is a digital era. So we started the undergraduate specialization in digitalization. Another major thing that we did is actually for the 311 program, and which we have exchanged with Chinese universities among the top ones. Also, at the same time, we started 5 graduate certificate programs, which actually provides a pathway for students who want to study the master degree program but unable to get in. And the other one is for working professionals who want to learn, update their skills. Yeah, so I think this is a major contribution. Right now you can see the impact. The department is generating a lot of money from it. Another major thing that we achieve is in terms of donation. During my tenure, we had the War Hub visiting professorship, $1 million given to us for visiting professorship, and we also started the Distinguished Lecture Series using part of that money. We also get donation for SCAL, Singapore Contractors Association, of 400,000 from a consortium of companies for bursary. We also get donation from individual like Anjari IO Scholarship. He donated $75,000. And another thing that we can be proud of is that our staff also raised a bursary. We all donated at least $25,000 for the bursary fund. We also have gifts from the industry, like the TACS, the Tunneling and Underground Construction Society, which gave us $15,000. And HDB also renewed their HDB price, which actually ended during my tenure, and they actually top up to have a continuation. In terms of alumni also, we actually intensify our alumni function, so to actually maintain connectivity. And also during that period, we started the China CEE alumni gathering, which from then on, we actually have once every year, including during the COVID year. Okay, and we also have alumni winning a Distinguished Engineers Award, like Lim Peng Hong and Tan Seng Chuan. Okay, not to forget about our staff also. We have 5 who get promoted to full professorship, and 4 to associate professor. For the support staff, many of them actually get promoted to MA2, and the lab staff also to LT2 grade. So these are the things that I think we can be quite proud of. Of course, during my tenure, we'll be managing the COVID-19 situation, because it's very unique. And actually to say that this actually happens in a very good way, in the sense that you can see the collegiality of the staff, both academic and support staff, that they are all cooperate to make sure that everything goes smoothly, including delivering of our teaching. And so I think that is something that we ought to be proud of. In terms of research, you know, especially those doing environmental kind of research, or those that involve bio kind of stuff, some of the research, they have been doing it for months, and they cannot stop because it's a living thing. But we cannot come back to campus. So that is something that, you know, so some staff try to come back. And if you get caught, that is a very serious situation. So we have to convince them that no choice. This is a rare event. So, you know, I pity those staff. They have to start the experiment all over again, because after some days not coming back to campus to feed the organism, they all die. You know, so these are the things. But I think staff are quite cooperative. They know they got no choice. They get angry also no use. So they just have to live with it. And I think that is a good thing that, you know, there is at least some cooperation. We try to work out some solution, but there are certain things that we cannot manage to save. Challenges is present all the time. Yeah, so it's nothing new. But of course, the specific will change with time. And right now, the most obvious one will be the new environment under AI. So AI will cause disruptions. It can be good, but it can also be bad if it is not managed properly. Because we have three major functions: education, research, and admin. So in terms of education, the AI comes in, will eat into our curriculum space. So we have to actually be aware of what is the priority, and to how to actually make sure that our changes improve the situation in terms of education. So we have to think of what we expect of our graduate, and that one we actually have to actually sit down carefully and work with the industry and the higher admin to come up with an optimal solution. The other thing is, in terms of research, I think that, most of our staff will have lesser issue, because most of them are younger staff now, so they can adapt to changes quite fast. As for administrative functions, the admin staff will have to learn how to cope with these changes, and this can be something that we have to be very careful, because otherwise it will cause a lot of stresses, and this has to be managed. You see, the world still needs civil engineers. So I think civil engineering profession will not go away, and there will always be demand for civil engineers. However, because of disruption coming, we have to make sure that your fundamental is strong enough to handle such disruption. And therefore, you have to stay connected with, you know, people to know what is going on. You have to adapt. That one you must have. And you have to be confident to take new challenges. So I think these are key things. But now the government is putting in lifelong education as something very important. I think this is going to be very important because of the quick pace of the change that is happening. But no matter what happens, we still have to be mindful that we need to have a balanced lifestyle to stay healthy. So this is what I think are the key points that, you know, graduates should keep in mind. So, you know, we are just 70 years old. And for that amount of time, we actually make tremendous progress, which we should be proud of. And this is only possible with the support from many agencies, bodies, government, higher admin, student, staff, alumni. And I think that given the scenario now, we are in a stronger position to take up new challenges and propel ourselves again as a leading school, civil engineering school, and to contribute society in the most impactful way. Happy anniversary, CEE.